Hi, my name is Nicole Barker, and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I'm just going to tell you briefly my Plexus story. I am an attorney by trade, and it was about 6 years ago, at the birth of my son, that my husband and I decided that I would stay home with him. And everything had gone great. I really enjoyed being a stay-at-home mom. And then about last fall in 2014, I got really sick. I developed shingles on the side of my face and had the red, itchy, painful rash. But then what came next was horrific. I had excruciating pain traveling down the nerve on the side of my face. It felt like electric shock pulsations going down the side of my face. And it was bad. There really wasn't a lot that they could do. I could take some anti-seizure medication. They tried some pain medication, but nothing really helped. It took the edge off a bit, but just left me groggy and unable to be the wife and mom that I needed to be. I then had a 4-year-old son and a 2-year-old daughter, and it made life very difficult. So I battled with this for about 6 weeks and then started to kind of turn the corner and feeling a lot better with the shingles, but was hit again. And this time it was with pneumonia. I battled with pneumonia because of my depleted immune system from the shingles throughout the winter of 2015 and then the spring. Around summer, I started to feel a bit better, but was having a lot of other issues. I had a lot of weight gain from all of the steroids I had been on all winter, all spring. Every time they would take me off of the steroids, the pneumonia would return, so they would put me back on the steroid medication. I had been on inhalers. Suddenly I had developed asthma. Suddenly I had intolerances to dairy. I had heightened IBS. I had suffered from that for many years, but it was aggravated by all of the other medication. I had bad anxiety. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't rest, and that was the only thing I really wanted to do. I had no energy. I was having a really hard time just functioning in my daily life. And so it was in fall of 2015 that I decided that I really didn't have anything else to lose. I had been watching posts by one of my friends from college about Plexus, and I thought, maybe this could help. And so I started the products in mid-September and started noticing results pretty quickly. I started feeling better, and as much as I didn't expect them to work, my energy was something that I hadn't experienced in years. Since the birth of my second child, I had been a slave to caffeine, reaching for it throughout the day. And I found myself making coffee, but not drinking it, not needing it. That 2 o'clock nap disappeared. That 2 o'clock reach for coffee and try to make it through the rest of the day had disappeared. And I found my cravings had subsided. I had a terrible sweet tooth. Confession, I even hid chocolate in my nightstand because sometimes I would just need my chocolate. There was just so much that changed. I didn't need my inhalers anymore. My stomach issues had subsided. I didn't have the IBS any longer. I could not believe the changes that I felt, and I really wanted all of my family to experience it too. And so, because I had signed up as an ambassador, I hadn't told my husband, I decided that I would start sharing the product and maybe make some money and offset the price of Plexus for the rest of my family. And so I did. November 14th of 2015, I began sharing and decided that I was going to do the Plexus business. Really, all this involved for me was sharing my story on Facebook, telling my friends about Plexus, and I was blown away. I could not believe how many people were desperate to try to find something to help them too. I wasn't alone. Many of my friends, family, and other loved ones had had some of these same issues and were desperate to find something to help them live a better life too. And so I quickly found out that I was building a business. I ended that month with 7 new ambassadors. I ranked to silver, and my business was on fire. The next month in December, my business continued to explode and my customer base exploded. And I started getting all these incredible texts from friends and family telling me thank you, that they had the energy to face their day, that they actually felt good getting out of bed in the morning, that they were fitting into their skinny jeans, or that they just didn't have that craving for coffee anymore. It has been an incredible journey for me. And while I'm only about 7-8 weeks in, I have found tremendous success so far. I have been promoted to Gold Ambassador, and my team continues to grow every day. But most importantly, I have been fulfilled and filled up by all of the amazing people that I'm involved in and the great things I get to do just sharing products that I love. So that's my story, and I hope that you enjoyed your time with us, and if you have any questions, let us know.